Yes. Hey Tony, and today we're going to talk about some things. There's just stream inactive. Okay, is this thing live now? Yeah, I think it's live now. Alright, now, hello, everybody, it's MicheleMarieDalene, and I'm using that Streamlabs app again. I don't like this app very much, and I'll be honest when I tell you why. Number one, I've explained that sometimes I miss the people's actual messages that they send me. How you doing, Schmiggle Cat? So let me just explain right now. When this screen fills up with chat, I am going to end up having to constantly flick it up with my finger, and that means that I don't know why they did that. I don't even know if I can change that. Can I switch this to notifications to the no? No, I want to see if I can set the thing. So we can switch to switch camera, full preview, Mr. Left, Michele, be better to leave. Oh, let's see. Alright. It would be better to leave my cat with ample food and not taste and put in the kennel with too small. What in the heck are you talking about? I'm not going anywhere right now. Okay? So. Alright, so let me just get started with what I was talking about. And because the way this Streamlabs works is once the screen fills up, I'm going to have to flick it up with my finger to go to the next page. So if I miss questions, I will try to catch up with them. This is not the way to go because this is a pain in the ass. So what is this video stream today about? Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about some research I did into the gentleman named Etika's YouTube experience. I watched a couple different videos by a couple different other YouTubers covering some of his topic. And they said part of the problem was the monetization rules. Part of the thing was that the YouTube content people, the advertisers, don't really understand what's going on with the YouTubers and how they get wrapped up in social media. And I think that's true. There we go. I gotta flick it up with my finger again. I don't even care about your problems. Will they be better? You really want to answer that question? I think it would be better to have a friend take care of your cats at your apartment, or because they could check on your cat's needs and get the cats, attention. You have to understand, the cats, unlike dogs, are a little bit easier to take care of, but they do get lonely, and just like us, they need some interaction. So, like when I was at the Roadway Inn in 2015, I actually was coming back here on the bus at least every 2 days to see the cats, and then I would go back to the motel for the night. And it's not exactly optimum, but it was a bit of a crisis at the time, and I didn't really have much of a choice how I was going to do it. And I just realized that I watched a wrench already. I want to ask. Yeah, the wrenches. All right, let me explain this. I think the wrench, I think all those mods, I mean, just thinking about it again and again, I keep coming up with this, is that the people that really are excessively worrying about wrenches are the ones that are afraid that they're going to be boinked out of the system. I know that sounds stupid, but I think it's true. I think a lot of the people that get demanding having wrenches were afraid of being boinked out of the system. But I wasn't going to boink anybody. I still agree with Lewis that we don't need a ton of mods on a channel like this. This is ridiculous. This channel does not make enough content to need that kind of wrenching. It's such a small channel. And come here, Rusty. Come on. What are you looking at? Eh. Let's see. Let me just switch this camera to the other cat because I gotta keep flicking my fingernails. I'm gonna keep looking at my eyeballs. I don't care about the wrench. I only want it once too because certain people were blocking me. That was a year ago. Okay. Well, yeah. That's, I think, was what everybody wanted the wrench for, was just for that reason, because they kept thinking that I wanted to basically block everybody. I don't really want to get into that, but just to say is, I hate this software. Oh my god, I hate this software. You know why I hate the software? Because it doesn't even refresh the screen automatically. So it just sits there, and then I looked to see if there was a way to actually have auto scroll, and there wasn't any kind of way to auto scroll the messages. So, and there's no way I can tell it to edit stream info, switch camera. I don't want to switch camera. Edit preview, camera enhance. No, I don't want to do that. So you were not blocking me. We're friends now. I never said we were never friends. I mean, we all had some disputes now and then, which is true. But I don't know. Just the situation is a general mess. Unfortunately, I hate this program. All right, so I'm gonna try to focus on me, but it means I swear to God, did they design this program for 2020 site? I can't read the screen from this distance. The typing is so tiny. It's stupid. I can't even make the screen bigger than this. The text is small and it doesn't scroll. So. Well, I'm gonna just get to what I was gonna get at. All right, so let me just get why I came on, and we can deal with some of the other issues tomorrow, because otherwise, what was supposed to be an hour show or less is gonna end up being 3-hour shows. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, not ignoring everybody, I'm gonna because I said I can't keep up with the way the screen is. It doesn't have auto scroll, so it just basically would drive me apeshit trying to go through all the chat. What I wanted to cover today was something about the research I did into Etika and how he got into the quagmire he got into, and the fact that he was part of a YouTube partnership too, which is something that I'm not part of. The thing with the YouTube partnership is I guess him and his partner were doing as well, and they were basically acting as kind of an agent, and they were basically taking a huge cut of his money. Then people would sometimes donate to him on PayPal, and then they would dispute the transactions, even though they were donations, and they would do chargebacks. So he got stuck with $20 per person chargeback for every donation he received. Now, why were they doing that? Well, I don't know why the persons were doing that, but I do know that really fucked him up. And then, of course, the shadow banning, the bullshit, the advertising, the demonetization of his channel, because he certainly had brought in enough money that he was having a steady income. Okay? But YouTube and his partner program, affiliate he was part of, was taking the rest. In other words, he was getting a very tiny cut of it. Okay, despite the extremeness that he wanted to get out of that contract. So what he did was he started doing CD and crazy crap, which caused YouTube to finally, in the end, with the pornography issue, to claim his channel was in violation of terms of services. The only thing was, in doing that, he ended up basically getting forever banned from YouTube because of his stunt, and they say that's why he wanted to get how he wanted to get out of the contract with his partner program that he was involved with, which is a third-party network thingy, which I have heard of, and I have chosen not to work with one of those. I have been offered one position on one. I said no, because the contract basically would have been giving them a huge chunk of my change. What change? I don't make any money. And so, but that and what was going on Instagram and on Twitch, when they blocked him on Twitch and shadow banned him on Twitch and Instagram, meant that basically for him, he thought his whole career was kaput. He thought his life was done. He thought he had no choice. Well, why I'm doing this video was after I thought about that, I started thinking about how that's similar to me. Except there's a couple differences. We got a couple people that have been trying to push me to be a clown. That was not with my desire to be a clown for parties or anything. But there were a group of people in this community that were pushing me in my private life and trying to blur what little distinction I have left between my private life and my public life. So I told a couple people, including one of the people that was kind of beating me over the head with this clown business, and I explained it to this person that, number one, I never agreed to be any kind of a local clown for any kids' parties or anything like that. This is total BS. I never agreed to that. And the other guy, he keeps doing it over and over again. He's promoting clowning around behavior and things. But he also doesn't realize that I don't want to be part of that. I got phone calls coming in on my home phone, and they do have phone numbers on them. One of them is in the 428 area code, I think. And I no, 860 area code, when the prefix is 428. I don't remember the rest of the number. I just keep deleting them because I'm not going to be involved with this. I think it's not fair at all to put people in such a position that, we YouTube content creators, we take time out of our day. We come on YouTube, we present material, and sometimes we do a good job, and sometimes we make real bad mistakes. And I've done that too. But the point here is I never agreed to what these people were trying to push. So I can see how, like, Etika, who obviously was battling depression, and really bad depression, clinical depression in his case. I just have it for seasonal affective disorder, which is still depression, but it's just seasonal. Is I found myself kind of agreeing with the commentary that was being presented to me about Etika's final years. How he struggled after we've already known about the YouTube ad apocalypse, which actually started in 2015 season, which gets new policies, which are screwing over the small fry YouTube channels. I already know that. I'm not going to rehash that. There have been several lawsuits in regards to Etika filed in one case as a class action, because some people are saying is that YouTube and several other social media sites are creating the problem that caused his life to be terminated, as well as his channel to be terminated. I personally am just finding this to be disingenuous, that people who have really, a lot of the people I'm talking about that are saying these horrible things about me, really is a very small group. And those small group are really spoiling the milk for the rest of the people, which just quietly, passively watch my channel. YouTube itself has been taking away my subs and desubbing me and causing me to have subs disappear, and then sometimes the subs will magically reappear and then disappear. And then when I try to find out who's subbing, I get no list of subs. So I think what's happening is some of the regulars, but I think that also YouTube itself is trying to play games on me. Even though I'm such a small fry, I don't know why they would want to, but YouTube doesn't seem to discriminate when it comes to fucking over people on the right, on the conservative side of there, or fucking up Trump supporters, or anybody who speaks with a conservative voice at all. And I think that's sad. And I just makes me so upset, because I realize that some people think my channel is supposed to be for fun, but honestly, that was never my intention of my channel. Some people say I should just delete my channel, start over, I'm going to make a brand new channel. But you know what? I'll tell you a secret. That's not going to help. Here's why. Because number one, I am known on YouTube. Even if I were to do that, even if I were to delete my channel, I do have a spare channel. I never use it. It's called Welcome to My World. I've thought about doing some videos on there a little more on a regular basis, because I really think it would be good for people to get to see the actual stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But unfortunately, the people I work with don't want to be on social media. They really don't. They have said straight up, we don't mind being on Facebook or on Snapchat, but we're not interested in being on YouTube. And we're not interested in being on Instagram. And we're not interested in being on Twitch. We don't want to be in the limelight. We don't want to have people see us, know us, talk about us, talk smack about us. And I have to agree with them that, yeah, it sucks. And it really does, because of that reason. Now, like I said, I have to flip the screen up. I'm sure you're still talking about me, and I can't even see it right now, but I will flip it up in a second. But what I'm trying to say is, I just really, really wish that people understood that I am not a clown. I never put myself in the position of a clown. I don't know who or what who was the one who really encouraged this, but I'm not a clown. Trust me, I'd be a horrible clown. I'm not a clown. I'm not that kind of funny. I'm not good for little kids. Okay? A lot of people with Asperger's are actually terrible for kids. We can have fun a little bit with kids, but if we have to drag it on, like around a social party with kids screaming, hey, I have to be honest, I would rather go get a root canal. I don't feel comfortable being around a large group of people. I tend to be around a very small group. And when I do come out and I do talk, it's always among a small group. As far as the phones go, let's talk about the phones. Because obviously I can't take any right now because I'm outside, right? Why do I have a hard time with the phones? Well, there's a couple reasons. Because some of you talking yes, you're trying to make fun of me. That's why you hope I know something you talk with a nasal and get a bullshit sound. I can't hear you. Okay, but some of the others are not. But it's the ones that are. You know, you're deliberately doing that, so you can totally befuddle me. The ones that are not and are legitimate callers, I have a problem with certain voices. I don't know if it's because of hearing perception or what. I don't think it's strictly a physical problem in my ears. I think it's sound recognition. In some ways, it's almost like dyslexia, except it involves my ears. And maybe it's because I'm not around enough people's voices to really understand how different people talk. Because once I get to know you pretty good, I'm talking to you on a regular basis, I do okay. For the most part. I mean, by the way, Dory's visiting today. That's why I'm out here. Dory wanted to come over and visit. She's on the computer in the other room on her account. I'm here and doing a video on the porch. Which is not too bad right now, but tomorrow is going to be hot. Lomi has a show. I have a show tomorrow. I'm sorry. I have a show tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Lomi has a show Wednesday at 5 Eastern time. So I just wanted to explain that. Now, I'm going to go flip through these things and see what you got to say here. What the heck did I do? Oh, you went to full preview. Did I? Yep. Okay, here we go. I'm back with this crap in the clown business here. No, I don't. See, this is what I'm talking about here, guys. I have heard you say something about this channel was not means to becoming a channel 1,000 times, and yet I'm still laughing. Well, maybe I do have a little bit of a comedy, but the thing that is to remember is there's a little bit of a difference. Let's see. Dory comes over to use Michele's computer. That's the only reason. Well, no, she came to see me too. But oh God, come on. Does this mean you're not going to be a clown? Yes, it means I'm not going to be a clown. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised you guys couldn't figure that out. Hello, Captain Obvious. But yes, I can be funny. I do have a bit of a humor, but it's very eclectic and special. And you'd have to. It's funny. I can sometimes. Me and Lemmy can laugh at my jokes, but sometimes even it goes over our own heads. And some would say I probably make an excellent Mr. Spock. It's infinitely logical, Captain. Nimoy would be proud. Anyway, the point is that I don't know where the clown thing came up. That's just what I was trying to say. Is I don't know who came up with it, but I'm getting on Discord. I'm getting memed to death by one person, and that one person doesn't only put the stuff in user created work, which is where they should be put. He's trying to throw them in general chat. And I don't want them in general chat. Because general chat was supposed to be for general chat, not to be a bunch of artwork thrown everywhere. That's what we created. Well, in the beginning, we only had one channel. So Discord's a link or a forum. So yeah, that's why it was that one time. But we've improved it since. But I wish I could figure out why I can't get this thing to scroll away. Can you tell me, does anybody know how the Streamlabs thing works and how I can actually get the thing to auto scroll? How can I give it a try when, number one, I have no transportation to get to any gig, even if I wanted to go do one? It seems that the person forgot that I am also legally blind. I don't have a car. And I'm not going. I got a hunch that even if I did do it for somebody, is that they would find a way to burn me out of the money. I am not I don't even have the equipment that would have been necessary to do it. I can't juggle. I can't make balloon animals. I can't even tell kids jokes. Okay, I'm just that bad. I'm not. I swear to God, I don't even have much of an adolescent childhood. I think I grew up too damn fast. I think I have no sense of humor whatsoever, and it would be appropriate for children, and that's the sad truth. Now, some of you guys might find that funny, but I find it sad. Let me give a suggestion for everybody out here, all 9 of you. Don't give up your childhood. I did that. I gave up my childhood too early in my life. I got too serious at an early age. When I was in 7th grade, I gave up being a kid and ended up becoming all serious all the time. It does happen. Of course, we also are shaped by trauma. And we all know from the look into my, I am still creating that, my childhood wasn't always so gloriously wonderful. My childhood was a mixed bag, mostly of pain and suffering. And I am really sorry that happened because I do love having fun with people. And I'm just, I'm really sorry that happened because I wish I could go back in time and tell myself at 13 years old, don't be too damn serious all the time. Because one day is going to come when you're going to be an adult and you're going to regret that you never had fun as a kid. But we can't, so it's too late now. But that's one of the things that this channel was supposed to be about, was a chance for me to be able to share what I do love to do and my passions, which is still an admirable goal. It's too bad that I ended up giving up my childhood. What? I thought I heard someone talking. I think it was Dory. It sounded like Dory. But Dory's not here. I know she's in the other room. So, Feathers, you can't afford Uber. They don't have Uber in Winston. I'm sorry, they don't have Uber in Winston. It never became a thing here. The closest thing they got is Capital Cab, and they're not cheap. And they're the same price as Uber. And that's their daytime fare is like, for me to go to Torrington, is like $12 one way. And approximately, because it's actually by mileage. And so there is no Uber in Winston. There really isn't. So let me see. What else we have here? Let's see. Wow. Did Dory get murdered? No. I think Dory yelled, No, Dory didn't say that. I did hear Dory though, but well, it wasn't. It sounded like Dory. I thought it was Dory. Maybe Dory said something else. Maybe she meant to say she was done with the computer. Well, let's go check, because we can finish this week and at least see the screen. Yeah, let's go see if the screen's done. And, yeah, let's check. Maybe that's what she meant to say when she was done with the computer. Okay. Then I'll be able to read the screen better anyway. Dory, you done with the computer?
Yeah.
Did you say you were done with the computer?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me come on over here then. Oh.
For a while.
All right. You can say hi to Dory there.
Bye.
All right. I gotta log you out so I can log in. At least I'll be able to read the screen anyway. Got my seat hot. Alright, I gotta put swept cords around here.
Can I turn the air conditioner back on?
Yeah, you can do it now, right? Okay, so let me log out Dory's account so I can log in. So log out. Bless me, Lord. Okay, let me just get into my account. Say, I have to log in. Alright, so sorry about the fan. Yeah, so I just turn this fan down because it's noisy. Alright, so just getting into the computer. Right now, just getting into YouTube now. Let's see. Let's go to screen. Let's go to the right one. This is the one I'm waiting with Michele. That's what I'm on right now. Oh, good God. Don't do this to me yet. Well, I'm glad the video is good. Can I see my chat? Oh, here we go. Okay. Yes. All right. So now I can see the screen. And I get a million notifications over here doing the screen. Let me just black it out. Just mostly YouTube channel subs I have. And let's see, just closing all these windows. There are like tons of them. So last comments. He did a video. I didn't know that. Actually, you just okay. All right. So here we go. Now I can see here. So let me pop this out. Let's see. Pop out chat. Okay. And let me close this browser window or just go back to my desktop so I don't play videos by mistake. I don't want that. Alright, now we're up to get. Okay, so now here we are. Is Mr. Laugh a Clown Nose costs like $1 on the show. I let my bud back earlier. Well, okay, like I said earlier, is that we had too many mods for a channel that didn't know the subs to really justify it. And that's the reason why we don't need all these mods. This channel does not have enough people to justify the cost or the subs or the mods or any of that. So I Colonel, there ain't gonna be no riot. And that's not gonna be the case. Seriously. Rachel technically was always a mod. And so is Stacy. So is Kirsty. So is Irish Marie. Okay. And Dory, put your soda and your popcorn away, please. And your empty cup. Okay. Thank you. Is Pop? No, Pop is not. I took away his mod rich because he doesn't need it. He's right now, like I said, I'm not gonna get. See here. Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. We don't need this. We really don't. That's not. That's not even the intention of a mod anyway. It just seems like it's all gerrymandering and it's all basically bullshit all over the place, and it's just bullshit. I don't know about that, Jen. I don't think I need to unmod any more people. She's got a billion mods and never come on here. Only the girls are mods. Stacy, Irish Marie, Kirsty, me. Oh yeah, R11's still a mod. Yeah, so there's one guy in the bunch. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're more here than Stacy. I know that, but the thing is, as I said, you helped me build up my sub count. You help, and this is something you all can do. You help me increase the channel viewership. You help me get the sub count up. So we're seeing about 10, 20, 30, 40 people a night, and now we can see about putting more mods up. Mod has to be somebody that I feel comfortable with and feel confident with. I feel I have enough confident people that I could do the right job. Well, like I said, we're not going to do that. Oh yeah, Jen is mod too, yeah. Our women's mod. The point is that modding is not. If you guys want mod ship only because you're afraid of potentially getting swept under the rug by somebody, then that tells me that it's almost like an armed, like a balance of power kind of thing. Where if I have this person as a mod, then I have to worry about being thrown under the bus, kind of thinking. I think that's kind of scary.
Michelle.
What?
Are you online?
Yeah, I am live now. Yes. Why?
I just wondered.
We'll go preview here. Since I can't see the mic questions on the phone anyway. Let's see. I'm on strike until. Yes, I said Dory was visiting. I told you that. I want to say hi to you again.
No.
Oh, I get to see you right there in the camera.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Hi.
I don't know. Ah!
Hi.
All right. What's going on? What you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, thank you.
All right. There's the questions on the screen. So. All
right. Good night.
Speaking of that, another thing is YouTube is in deep guacamole right now because of what they have done to and they've been caught out by the Federal Trade Commission. And so I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube starts trying to sweep the issues that are affecting YouTube content creators under the rug again. And they seem to be doing that a lot lately. They like my hair, your hair. No, it's not the case. Hey, Dory, they got a question for you. They wonder if you're mad at Lumi. They wonder if you're mad at Lumi.
Why would I be mad at Lumi?
Because they wonder if you're mad because me and Lumi are closer than me and you were.
Michelle, they already know the answer to that question.
I don't know if they all do. They're not all irregular. Some of them do.
Well, I'm not mad at Lumi. I think Michelle and Lumi are good for each other.
Now, I know that you've also been looking into some things too for yourself too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Colonel Sanders says bye. Oops. Guys, well, I got a wrench if.
Alright, I don't want to. I'm done. Good night.
It has nothing to do with trolls, guys. That's the last thing we need. What we need to bring in are people that have genuine concern about the program and the content. That's what we need to bring in, not the trolls.
The trolls.
The troublemakers.
The trolls.
We need to bring in good people that actually would enjoy the content. That's none of your damn business how much she weighs.
597 pounds. No, just kidding.
Just kidding, you guys. She's been working trying to lose weight. What's next? You're going to ask her what her BMI is?
What's that?
The body mass index. Which is really not that accurate of a system. Yes, Rusty.
Okay, good night.
Alright, Mr. Big Cat. Yeah. Come on over here. You're giving me so annoying. You're giving me so annoying. Come here, Michelle, or I'll hurt you. Hey, dude, I get to twist my nose against the camera. You put the nose against the camera, you might actually neck me off the line. Come on. Don't moan the kid. Oh. Cooks. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. Alright. Her BMI is 80. Well, the thing is, body mass index. It's, I'm not sure what exactly it is, but I know what mine is. It's not exactly small, but then again, like my doctor said, the problem is it doesn't take into account muscles. Who the hell's that? Yeah, she has tattoos. I don't. So she's not bad for kids. Anyway, she's got grandkids of her own. That's something that's completely different than me. I don't have kids. I mean, in a way, you would be terrible spirit. I think they would be pretty bad in this lifetime. I don't rant and rave. Let me ask you a question. Those of you who knew Ithaca, okay? Because I didn't know the guy personally. I never met him. But, like a lot of people on the internet, he depended his whole life revolved around the internet. As one person said, why didn't he even get a part-time job to help pay the bills? He was depending entirely on, apparently on his channel to pay his bills. Because he used to have a lot of advertisements running on his channel and he used to make enough steady income that he could for the life that he wanted. And then that ended up going up in smoke, and then he ended up losing everything in the end. So he went from being a successful channel to being one that is a failure. Well, yeah, you've done that before, but that's still not the point. Because I know one thing, you guys do keep coming back. You guys are, persistent. You want to be here. You can say you unsub, but the truth is you will be here. You quietly come back in and leave, come back in and leave. But just like I think YouTube is also making the same thing happen. Because the bigger channels have said that they've seen their channel subscribership drop a lot. And if you look at the latest 2019 news articles I pulled up on that, YouTube has done everything it can to actually sour the milk for commentators or commentary on YouTube. And so it's really hurting YouTube. But YouTube, of course, doesn't care because it's a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They don't care about the small guy. They're just like the record industry. They want the big guys. They want the headliners. But the sad truth is, the headliners, well, they're okay, but YouTube thinks that they're going to be the ones that are going to bring in the most amount of revenue. Utica was among one of the headliners, and they killed him. They banned his channel to shut him down. And same thing with Twitter, and same thing with Instagram. So that's a big difference. And yeah, when they would let Logan Paul get away with all the stuff that Logan Paul did, they didn't even give him a timeout for the months that he should have been prevented from live streaming. He was allowed to keep doing it. Because he was a major income resource for YouTube. But they didn't mind throwing PewDiePie under the bus, did they? No. You see, that's the scariest thing of all, is when YouTube applies its own policies selectively across the board, and that totally fucks everybody up in the process. He had developed significant mental illness in part because of his situation with his channel. He may have had latent mental illness issues, but they became much worse after he didn't know where to turn for help, okay? I don't think you understand how serious this is. Mental illness is not a joke. I have suffered bad bouts of it too, and the difference is that I have, because of Lumi, I have that additional strength, that additional person to talk to. Plus, of course, I do have some people inside and outside of the YouTube community to talk to as well. So it's not the same thing. Etika basically was involving his whole life entirely around social media. And I can understand that. But there's no expression that definitely applies to YouTube and social media people. Don't give up your day job. Because if you think this media platform is always going to be here for indefinitely, one day, it's just like any kind of job. You might get the next note from your boss the next day and say, sorry, we're going to have to let you go. We're closing the company. We're going overseas. And guess what? You are nothing more than just get a pink slip. Now you're going to go for unemployment. Thank you for being here. Next. And then, of course, you're going to end up being out the door, and they, of course, they don't care. YouTube always will find the next so-called sucker to come in to replace you. And that's the sad thing, is it's really heartbreaking, because it does hurt the YouTube community that work hard on their content. Even some of the bigger channels get burned out, too. And they do get burned out, because they have audiences that are living voraciously through that person's creativity. And it takes its toll on their spirit. And they can't always generate new content. In my case, what happened? Oh, well, the same thing with everybody else. Life. I have a life outside of YouTube. I have to do things outside of YouTube, too. Well, in some ways, that's kind of a convenient line, like kind of like what Mr. Yang there wanted to say about basic income, huh? Well, yeah, we could talk about that, which I was gonna cover in another video. But the point was is that it's. I originally came on YouTube to do the things that I love to do, and that's what I do want to do. I want to do the things I love. I want to do the content I enjoy. But I still get burned out anyway. It takes a lot of toll to do good content. Um, what's my day job? My day job is partially because I'm handicapped, but I do help out the soup kitchen, and I do work with the community at large outside of YouTube. So I don't just simply sit on my fat ass, which isn't so bad anymore. Actually, I lost a lot of weight in my butt. YouTube technically still owes me $47.
Sure.
I know what you're saying. That's ridiculous.
So,
What?
can you turn that computer on in the bedroom for me?
Oh, hold on, I guess.
Hi everybody, Michelle's hooking up the other computer for me. How is everybody out there? Excuse me, I'm I'm tired. Ugh. So how was everybody's evening? Oh, everybody wants to see my tattoos? There's one. It says Roxanne and Amber. And then here's one. It says Angie. Oh, can you see it? No. It says Angie. That's my granddaughter. And this one says Desi. That's my grandson. And this one here is my newest one. It's a butterfly. I gotta get it finished. I'm waiting for the guy who started it to finish it. It's got some flames and stuff in it. So, Dory, are you under or over 500 pounds? I am under 500 pounds. Actually, I'm under 300 pounds. I've been trying to lose weight, and it's hard for me to lose weight because of the medication that I take. So, Dory, are you using Rob for, are you, no, I'm not going to rob her. I didn't even rob her the first time.
So up here,
I need my roots done, people.
There you go. You don't log in with your password on the other computer.
Michelle's cell phone. Yeah, but I gave it back. So you people need to get rid of the past and work on the present. This is why I don't do these videos. This is why I don't look into these videos with Michele. Because you people constantly work on the past. Yes, those are my kids' names, my grandchildren and my kids' names. Got a problem with it?
Okay, it's all set.
Well, it's time for me to say goodbye. Have a good night.
You gotta log into Google what your password that you created. I don't know what it was, so you'll have to log in with it. Alright. So, Dory's using her to rob her and use the computer. Well, there's nothing to take, honestly. There's nothing left to take, really. Dory, are you under or over 400 or 500? Let's see, stole Michelle's cell phone. Why do you guys have to keep dragging up crap like that? Alright, so let's see. How many people are actually watching this thing? Right now we're at 6. No, it's not. I already know. Sure, you changed your password. Kind of changed mine too quite a few times. So, alright guys, listen. It's something to think about what I was talking about. Don't forget, we will be live tomorrow. The normal means of being alive. In fact, let me go ahead and get that announced out to the public stream so we can do that now while I'm here, and then we'll get ready to. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Do you really think it's worth it to what? To watch all these live streams? Sometimes I think they can be fun. But unfortunately enough, this is one of those areas where I really feel very unwelcome. And I think that's probably the worst thing, is the feeling of unwelcomeness. Okay, so that's taken care of. That's fixed. And because, like a lot of YouTubers, content is a major part of my life in this. And I think that I need to find a quote. I need to find the. I gotta find a better niche. I don't care about your channel anymore. You're mean. No, I'm not mean.
Michelle.
What?
Come here for a minute. Hi, everybody. Sorry, Michelle. I messed up the computer in the bedroom. Not messed it up, but I logged myself out instead of logging myself in. So she'll be right here. Is Dorian knowing that is short a trans? What? Is it?
Okay, come on.
It is annoying that Dory is a
So sad.
short of a. What's that word?
Which one?
That word right there.
What one? Your channel?
No, it says Mr. Lav. It is Dory is annoying that she is a short of a what?
Mr. Laugh, where's he saying that? It's annoying that Dora is sort of a transient.
What's that mean?
Basically, that you're in and out all the time.
What do you mean I'm in and out all the
That's
time?
what he means. He thinks you just come in and out, and like you're just not a regular person coming.
Yeah, that's the way I want it.
Don't worry about it.
She doesn't know what a translate his laugh.
All right, just go ahead and log in now.
All right, leave me alone, people.
Okay. Whoa. Let me fix this real quick.
Please don't fall.
Huh?
Please don't fall.
Oh. Okay. So, I have 5 people on here. All right. I don't think Dory has as much of knowledge of vocabulary as I do. Yeah, I know. It does happen. This is always something that catches underneath my feet. This is the rug. And this desk, it's always. So, well, in a way, I think it's almost time for me to get ready to wrap this up. It's already 12:02, and I got a show at 1 o'clock Eastern. What do you do Wednesday? Okay. So for now, I think it's time to wrap it up. I just wanted to explain a few things tonight. And you have to understand that, by the way, is this Streamlabs app any better than the way I was streaming with lyrics? No. I think the lyrics app worked better than this one. Research not much. You missed most of the show earlier. Wasn't much to talk about. I tried to cover something serious. I think I did okay. Rusty's mooning the camera again. Big pussy cat moves the camera. Tell you how big he is. He's ow! Nice playing with the phone power cord. Big cat. Takes up the whole screen. But so let's see. Anything? How many 2 liters of water a day do you drink? Honestly, I drink a lot of water, but I also drink a lot of coffee in the morning. I drink on the average about about a liter of coffee a day. People think I'm not a heavy soda drinker. I don't know why. You don't have to stay. You can get the hell out if you want, you know. Like I said, you don't need mods because majority of the people here, there's not enough people to justify having a ton of mods. Help me find good subs. Help me grow this channel, and invite your good friends to come and check it out, and we'll see where it goes from there. I know it's simple. No, this is water. I actually don't have any soda really right now. About 1 2 liter, but that's it was it. Okay, so oops, sorry. I took the Dale Carey Clarence courses. Are a house people who say honestly are usually liars. Well, I would say straight out is anybody who says that they can determine a liar is either A, is a poker player, or B, they're doing it for grandstanding so they can get more people to sign up to the courses and make more money. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Okay, so for now, I see Natasha76D has put 2 videos up. LGBT wants to save any president candidate. I'll have to check that out, see what she's got to say. But I will see you tomorrow, guys. And do me a favor and I don't know why he is worse than I thought. Well, that's fine with me. The thing is, at least then I don't have to worry about washing too many damn cups. Alright. See you guys tomorrow, guys. Alright. 1 o'clock Eastern time. Stay out of trouble. Bye-bye.